The first person that spoke talked about her friend with psoriasis, and you had
Oh,
recommended
yeah.
Moroccan thyme.
Mhm.
I'm wondering if that might also be useful for an autoimmune disease that I have, which is bullous pemphigoid.
Yeah, anything autoimmune, it's good for. Like
Okay,
anything autoimmune. Yeah.
that's good. I'll
Yeah.
definitely get some of that then. Um, Also, I just want to briefly thank you for everything.
Oh, you're
And
so welcome.
you know the stress I'm under.
Yeah.
And I just want to say things are happening, not what I expect, not necessarily anything I want in terms of prior to all this. You know that a lot of what's happening is exacerbated by my losing more and more vision.
Mhm.
One thing that was so difficult for me was the thought of having to give up driving because that's my total independence.
Sure.
And I was unable to get a driver to go to a faraway medical appointment for my eyes. And I had canceled twice, and I felt I just had to get there this time. And so I thought I'd try driving. And I thought I'd look for places to stop along the way, or I could turn around if I felt it was
Mhm.
too much. Well, I arrived there. They went through the testing. I didn't do well, and I knew I didn't. And at the end, I said to the doctor, um, am I still a legal driver? I said, I drove here today and I'm worried. And she said, well, we'll test both of your eyes together and see how you make out with that. And needless to say, I did not pass. And I ended up coming home in a tow truck
Oh, wow.
with my car in tow. Um, and so, of course, we drove into this huge parking lot where I'm now living. And um, it was a miracle. No one can understand how I even got into this place as quickly as I did. I was never put on a waiting list for which they're known. And within a week, I had the keys in my hand. And so this is another strange thing. Arrived home. I walked to the elevator. A young man who is he helps here at the agency was getting off the elevator and the tow truck goes by, and which was visible to everybody that was there. And I said, I just came back on that tow truck, and sort of briefly explained why. And make a long story short, he bought my car that
Oh,
I had to
good.
get rid of. And I mean, it's these crazy things like, how did I find myself there to begin with? It,
Mhm.
the timing is so perfect, so absolutely perfect. I've got supportive people around. And then how often would you be so upset about losing your capacity to drive and then start to walk to the elevators and the person that comes out ends up buying your car?
Yeah.
So I'm just totally struck. I mean, I feel terrible, but on the other hand, there's this wonder.
Yeah.
It's so wondrous. How is all this happening? Um, I go on about this. I talk too much, but I think you get my point
Yeah.
that the thing I dread the most, but then it gets softened somehow.
Yeah, yeah. Good for
And
you.
it's quite wondrous.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to explain it except just enjoy it.
Yeah, I think you explained it quite well. Yeah.
So thank you. I feel the work I'm doing with you is helping awful.
Good. Mm.
And
We're so happy to be here with you. Like, you know, we
I'm
love
very
having you
happy to
around.
have you all here
Yeah.
with me, every one of you. You're all so dear and so
Yeah.
precious to share all the stories. It helps.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Merry Christmas. We love you.
Same to you.
And then